Good morning, guys. Right, it's the 12th of December, and the special for today is the Primo Vittoria. It says it's minus 15%. Let's check out what it's like at the moment. So, coming through, you got a couple of tanks. Well, a couple of versions of tanks. You got the standard one, which is 3075. So, is it worth it? So this is the standard that we're looking at, and they call it the standard. So, yep, must be the standard. So then you got the second one, which is it's the same thing, but it's the Advent offer, which is 5132. What you get, 7,150 gold, 50 mission. I ignore all this. The 50 mission times 5s, the 30 personal reserves. They're nice. That's a nice little something. But I mainly look at the gold in the tank because really that's what I'm interested in. So we're then looking at 7,150. What is it worth? So 7,150 is worth £22.46. So if we take £22.46 off this offer, you're looking about £37. So about £37 for this. The standard one is about 30. That just doesn't seem right. Is my maths right? Let me just rework that out. Yeah, re-looking at it, it's £28. Phew, I got worried for a second. So £28 compared to 30. So yeah, so you're saving £2 with the a whole £2, and you're getting those extra little freebies. It's not a lot, but really, what you're looking at is what is it like, and how does it compare to other tanks. So I've been running this since the beginning. Got it initially, and how am I running it? 61% win rate. It's a very nice little tank. I'm doing really nicely in it, thank you very much. So without further ado, let's just readjust my screen and get straight into a battle. I don't know how well it's going to rock and roll, and then we'll see how the price compares to the standard one, the standard of this sort of level at this tier of battle. So what I've done previously, I've done a number of different reviews. I've been over to Sweden with Wargaming, seen Sabaton, and it's that I loved the tank when it first came out, even before seeing the band and before doing all that live footage from 5 meters away. You know, it was which you can link through and see. Great party, fun, absolutely wonderful time with Odin Mortis, my team, and really, really nice. So what I'm going to do, work the ridges. I loved when this came out, what they'd done to the forehead of this, to the turret, to help it be able to work ridges. Now tier 9 gear. Oh, my eyesight just went blurry. Oh great, I'm blind in one eye and I just suddenly went blurry in the other eye. Great. Let's look for ridges this way. Oh, that's not a good start. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not going to blame that on... Oh, heck. So I'm going to move this way, help work the ridges. 48 kmh at the moment. So you can get a nice turn of speed out of it. The sand is causing issues, but, you know, here we are, straight line, we're building back up. It'll get up to 40 quite nicely on most terrains. So it's surprisingly fast. So what I'm going to do is a couple of arties, so I want to watch out for those. I'm going to try and move up towards A6, A7 to try and take advantage of the ability of this to work a ridge. Give the guys some spots. I've got the Black Prince hopefully coming in to assist me. Take it to the enemy, show what this can do. The bloom on it at top speed, you can see it's not large, but it's not small either. So you don't want to be moving too much when you're taking shots. Someone wants me to join them. Keep an eye on there, praying I don't get shot on the side right now. Cool, we made it. Okay. I join platoons after the fighting's done, if there are any badges to go. So let's go for this. Everyone's pushing the other way. But let's secure this side. Let them know they can't get away with it. Oh, I've got 3 of them at bay. If I can just keep them my fault, phone. Oh, someone's behind me. Great.
Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky it didn't blow. Target acquired. Track hit.
Yeah, what can you do in that situation? At least 4 of them, 5 of them on me. They wanted this side. Our teams. We'll get into another game. That wasn't a good demonstration. You saw a couple of bounces. But, yeah, in that situation, there's not really a lot you can do. We've all been there. I hoped I could hold this, get assistance from RT, but, yeah, I just got swarmed. It looks like it's basically the whole team. Well, at least half their team coming through this way. So let's get back to the base. I was going to go back, but this little Rheinmetall, he's up to 5 kills. He's doing him so well. We got Makim Kikma. He's been playing a blinding job, but he's got surrounded as well. But incredibly well done by him, almost getting a top gun. Well, not quite surviving, but incredibly well done by him. I had to show that. So, oh, I was shot by Yogi Bear. That's fair. One bear on and bear action. Oh dear, I hadn't realised. Yeah, very, very neat. But yeah, a couple of IS-3s, an IS-2. They were all coming over. So yeah, the SU-122-44 Stalin's hammer was in as Yogi Bear. I quite like that. Let's have a look at how much we actually made. We still made 16,000 credits. Even in a game like that, you can make 16,000 credits. Not a good game, but in that situation, what the hell can you do? You really, So let's get into the next one. Oh dear me. So, yeah, let's just say that one wasn't the best start. But up until then, I was running 61% win rate. Oh dear. This is... Okay, let's get back. So tier 10, this should be harder. And it probably will be after that. Oh, well, my games are real. I don't go, oh, these are the best two games I've played over the past 2 weeks. It makes me look amazing. Yeah, other people do that. That's not my bag. I just want to have fun. So it is what it is. If it turns out shit, it's just, excuse the French, you get what you get. And it demonstrates the tank in different environments with me playing it. So that's the barometer, me playing the tank. And so you've got a straight comparison, different maps, different situations, how things go. So first thing first, I'm going to move up with the lights. Go up towards E5, E6-ish area. The F5 up to the point over there, those bushes. They're doing a really hard push at the moment. They're trying to get spots on us so their heavies can take shots. Nice move, nice move.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Whoa, the armor's good enough to bounce E50 shots. That's not a small gun. And he's up there. Return the favour. Right, I was going to go to the hill, but I'm going to use this water. They're pushing in hard. So I'm going to work this mini ridge here at the base. They're slowly taking us here. They're pushing hard. We've got the E100 about to push down the water. So I'm going to at least try and get some spots. Use this sort of semi-ridge here. Use the bushes. Help defend. It's very good at working ridges. Let's wait for him to poke. Oh, yeah, little badger. E100 looks like he's just starting to think about coming down. The RU is in trouble. We're in sort of a circle. They're taking the map, but we're not losing anything by holding position. Our poor little AMX has been spotted. Oh, come on. I'm using the radar image to try and get ideas and see if I can get any shots in. Looks like he's pulling back from that position. Put some pressure on him and the E50. E50's up there somewhere. Pushing. I don't want to get spotted by the RU. That's the issue at the moment. Udas is... Let's try for a shot. He's moving up the ridge quite quickly. Try and get a shot in up ahead of him. A bat chat is... AMX and pushing in hard. Then distance, but I need to keep an eye on this little 251 who could be trying to get around. Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Pushing, incoming. Let's get back ready to work the ridge again. He's gone. Indian Panzer on the corner. Let's try and get some shots over. Let's load some HE. See if I can do any shots up on the... He's gone. Nice. Okay, time to push in. I'm going to follow the E5. You never quite know how the games are going to go, which is brilliant to see. Actually, I'm going to go use the ridge, semi-ridge by the water. Take it to them that way. Work this edge. Work the water. Use the OK mobility. It's better than the Brits used to be. It's nice having this additional mobility. And a nice turret. So I've been hit twice and took no damage. AMX up there. Uh-oh. Work the ridges as you can. Assist your team. Pin people in place. Shoot the enemy when you get the chance. And help your team to win. You know, it's simple. And that's what I do in this tank. Nothing, you don't rush in. You take your opportunities when they come. It's almost a bit of an assistance tank here, especially a tier 10 like this. Let's get in, spot for the team, because it's not the fastest. You've got to learn how to use this tank properly. I've got a semi-ridge. I don't want to be in that position right now. Let's fix that. And in we go. Good job, boys. Good job. And that was more like it. That was definitely more like it. So, yeah, and as a tier 10 game, you don't feel overwhelmed. Apart from when, like in that last game, when I was more mid-tier, I was completely overwhelmed. Unless you're completely overwhelmed, you can do really nicely. So 2,500 experience, 57,000 credits, 2,000 spotting, 500 points of damage myself, which, you know, tier 10, I was going for the tracking shots, the shots to take them out of operation. 44,000 credits, 2,600 experience. Yep, job's a good one. And that was two out of 3. But on average, let's see what the average is now, 60%. 60% seems fair. So, is it a 60% tank? Yes. Do I love this tank? Yes. Does it work for me? More often than not. I always used to love my Brits, and I love having armour on the turret that actually works now, and that made such a huge difference. So let's get back and look at the deal. So, bear with me a second. So really, £30.57. What have you got in the garage around about the same sort of money that's as good? £30.57. Because this has been on sale a couple of times, so I think they've knocked the price down a little bit. Because so many people would have already got them and they're making it worthwhile. So it seems like a worthwhile thing. So the 112, 32, this is more accurate than the 112. The armour's not quite so good, but it's still good. It's less expensive than well, everything else really. It's less expensive than the Lerva, than the T34, than the FCM, than the IS6. Lower price than the T30. Basically, it's at the low end of the heavy, the heavies. You come to the mediums, and you're looking 27. But because of the armour, I've got to put it up at this sort of a level. Yes, the first prototype is nice and it's got more mobility, but what you see with this is that it plays more like a heavy, more like a slightly more mobile heavy. It's a weird one. It's not a heavy. It's a medium, but it's a tough medium. It is a really tough medium, and so it's somewhere in between, and the price is somewhere in between as well. But I just love this tank. It's a good tank, and it's a good deal. It's not a great deal, but it's a good deal if you haven't already picked one up. One thing about it is you've got to be aware it's Swedish. I know you're saying, but what's that about? Well, it means that this tank can't be used at the current time, really, for grinding many mediums. Because if we look, let me just show you how many mediums there are at the moment. Oh, I've got 3, and one of them's another premium. So let's just say it doesn't get a lot of use for grinding other tanks. But then when I play it, I'm playing it just to play this tank and have the band in their tank and to have an absolutely amazing time. So, for what it is, if you want to grind other crews on other lines, the tech tree, I haven't really pushed up the medium line on the Swedish side. I could have done, but I haven't done. You can push it all the way up, which takes you up to the Leo. From the Leo, you then get into the heavies. So you go from medium to heavy. You don't have a solid medium line, so your medium crew will only go up to tier 7 with a Leo. That's something you need to bear in mind. And I've got so many other tanks right now, and I'm like, well, do I actually? Well, I come onto this and I pop in and I just buzz around like this and have some fun. So overall, today's deal, is it nice to see it? This is about the 3rd time it's been on sale in a couple of months, but I like it. A lot of people don't like it. I really do, and I'm winning 60% of my games in it. I was winning more, but we just had a 50-50. I would expect to win the next one. So, you know, it's what it is. So, the Christmas deal. Christmas deal. Oops. Let me move that out of the way. I'm trying to click out of boxes and it didn't work. So, the Primo Victoria Advent offer. Which one, if either, do you want to go for? £30.75. It's a not, you know, it's around about the right sort of price. You get and you get, I didn't, for most importantly is you get all the band. Goodness, I almost missed that. Sorry, I didn't. So many times in my review, I was just presuming. Sorry, guys. You get the Sabaton band with full brothers in arms. Basically, the crew is just phenomenal. They start off with this special band of brothers instead of brothers in arms, which I love. I love the connotation. And then you just start off working on your second skill purely with that already in. This is one crew that basically you can move into anything and has already got that special skill. So that in itself is a real plus if you're working the Swedish line. But I've never tried them in any other tank. I haven't really got any other tank to put them in apart from the A2, but I've just kept them in their own tank. You can move them around. Yes, I almost missed it. Sorry, guys. Yes, so that's something that's even better. You get the band, you get the whole band of brothers instead of brothers in arms, and it just works. And it's a lovely, lovely looking tank. Really, really nice. You can see you got all the guitars up in the turret. Primo Vittoria. You got the music. You got everything. Even the look at. The look at the tank, you know what it's like. I've done a full review. So, I love this. The price is right. If you haven't got one and you want one, this is a good opportunity at a slightly lower price than normal, which is really, really nice to see for a very fun, for me, a very solid tank. But then depends, like with anything, you have to play it right. If you play it wrong, you're going to lose. If you play it right, you'll win more. You know, it's simple. So, and I seem to win more with this. So, but I've been playing the Brits for years, and I love playing the Brits. So I've got a lot of experience working those ridges, trying to know when to push, what points to hold, and you just get it, you know? If you stick with the same sort of tank and use that type of tank a lot, you're going to do well in it because you know the points on the maps, what works, what doesn't. It's the battlefield knowledge as well as the tank. So a lot of people, maybe they just need a bit more practice, but I'll keep putting up videos, and if you want to learn about that side of things, I can just keep following, and I'll try and help you with it. So running 60% down to 60% with this after that game. So Primo Vittoria, day 12. Merry Christmas, everybody. See you all soon. Bye.